man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
You guys come from Walker, Wisconsin. Going to watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas boxing.
All right, man. Got done watching the Plant Benavidez press conference. I might go. Y'all might see a live come up from me on Thursday. On Friday, on Thursday night. I'm not sure just yet, but at least I want to give y'all immediate reaction. Because, you know, lives is different. Sometimes you just want to get to the point. Even though if I do go live Thursday night, this will probably be the main topic. But tomorrow it's going to be like 8 degrees, so it's going to be cold tomorrow, bro. So I'm about to get my Saturday, I'm about to get my Friday workout in Thursday. And Saturday, I'm probably going to end my workout week. And then Sunday, I'll begin it with legs. So I'll get that shit out the way. Y'all know the Super Bowl next week. Got my cousin baby shower next week. It's always something going on. So, y'all know, Big Mason birthday. I got to drip him out for his birthday. It's on Valentine's Day. I wanted to get him a professional bath, but Jesus Christ, they price is outrageous, bro. But I'll just wash him myself, and I'm just gonna borrow the equipment and start washing my boy myself and grinding his toes down and all that shit. I'm gonna get the whole little stand and stuff. But y'all know where the pictures will be at the community tab, Instagram. So he usually have a good birthday, bro. So nonetheless, yeah, I mean, David Benavidez, you know, he trying to like spook Caleb Plant. But one thing I learned about Caleb Plant and Anthony the Real, it don't seem like Plant much of a trash talker for somebody that grew up, I guess, around amongst a lot of black people. He really ain't a trash talker. Larry Bird was a trash talker growing up, hooping with the brothers. And that's one thing you can pick up. One thing about Detroit, especially in our sports community, we all can talk shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take your L's and playing dozens in school. You're gonna take your L's on the basketball court, capping and shit, whatever y'all want to call it. But we all can talk shit that play sports for sure. And a lot of us in the streets can talk shit. So it's just, you know, natural. But, you know, that ain't something that he do. And I noticed in the Darrell fight, and it looked like he was a little bit shook. Darrell was saying some stuff and trying to punk him. But I think he don't waver. You know, he is what he is. He didn't raise his tone. He remained calm. He didn't feed into it, which, you know, if he fed into it, maybe it would throw his game off, but it would have been a better sell to the public. Benavidez, I think, feel that way, but also in the process of feeling that way, you know, he trying to make the fight. You know, and you got to understand his daddy, you know, the trainers don't sell the fights. You know what I'm saying? It's not even an addition that really matters to the public. The fighter got to sell the fight. And that's what David doing. David got to sell the fight. Plant got to sell the fight. It don't matter what Breadman or Plant Daddy say or what Benavidez Senior or Jose Benavidez Senior say. The fighters only can really sell the fight. You know what I'm saying? So it don't really matter. You see that, you know, and but the trainers can become a distraction once you start focusing on the father, kind of like Amir Khan focused on Danny Garcia, Daddy Angel. It threw his mind off, and that's what Angel wanted to do, and that's what Jose Benavidez Senior trying to do is throw Caleb Plant, probably throw Caleb Plant off his game. But Caleb Plant seemed to be tunnel vision. He seemed to be focused, and he know what he up against. He gave David Benavidez a lot of respect in that press conference, and he wouldn't give David Benavidez the show he was looking for. Now, at the end of the day, you know, when you've been slapped at a press conference once before, I tend to not really want that physical confrontation, and also you don't want to mess up the bag neither. And Benavidez hot-headed enough to mess up the bag, and he threw his pun in there, talking about him getting tested positive for cocaine and all that stuff, and he had his fun in there. But I think they just focus on the game plan and the game plan at hand. But you need somebody like Benavidez to make the fight. You need somebody like Jose Benavidez Senior to make the fight. You need that. You need that. And as far as the height discrepancy, it ain't a lot. Honestly, it ain't a lot. You know, Benavidez is gonna be the bigger man on fight night, but if our height right there, but you know, it was cool. You know, they got into it outside the hotel and they going back and forth about this, that, and the third. But one thing about it is when you run your mouth, you gotta back it up. Now I know Benavidez seemed confident, and he was confident, his posture seemed confidence, his swag seemed screamed confidence, his words, his conviction screamed confidence. But like I tell y'all, when you get them young fighters who ain't never been on this stage before, you know, do we got tunnel vision when shit don't go his way? is the question. He been tested by Ronald Garville, but this a whole different stage. Sometimes you can want something too bad. And Plant keeping his composure, I think, is something he learned from the Canelo fight. Not only is he keeping his composure inside the ring and holding his ground, you know, and one thing, man, you say go through life, you can't underestimate nobody, bro. You can't underestimate nobody, bro. That's what I will say. You know, so Benavidez, I'm pretty sure he training. He been in the gym for months. Hopefully he ain't overtrained. But you can't underestimate nobody. And I think he kind of underestimating Caleb Plant, bro. And Caleb Plant, I think, you know, he focused, he aware, he been. Bro. I just got a funny feeling about him, man. Maybe I kind of got a funny feeling, bro, about he gonna win this fight. It's just the feeling, you know. My boxing mind says David Benavidez, but it's just a funny feeling about it. Maybe because Benavidez running his mouth and Caleb Plant calm, and I done seen that shit firsthand. I done seen people be calm and then it escalate like that, and the person that run their mouth get their ass up. I had this, I think he was a history teacher in middle school, and his name was Mr. Clark. He told us, he said, man, if two people get to fighting, and the guy that was running his mouth get his ass beat, he gonna let it go on for a while. Now, he said the dude that was running his mouth whooped that other guy's ass, he gonna stop it or go get security or jump in to stop it. That shit was funny to me. But you always notice there's a lot of dudes when authority around, dude, I always say this, they be running their mouth. When you in the locker room, ain't nobody around or whatever, you know, when ain't no teachers around, that's when you know where the real gorillas was at when you was in school. When niggas walking with their homeboys and they all tough with their homeboys, but you catch them on the freight, and they by themselves, and they nodding their head, and they want to be cool, nigga, you already know. It's how you stand. It's how you stand when you on your own, bro. Can you stand tall when you on your own? That's the question. At the end of the day, their daddies can't get in there with her, trainers can't get in there with her, and it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting battle, and it was a cool little setup too. I like how Espinosa sat there and lied and turned around and said that that dude turned around and said, you know, boxing often, you know, when talking about doing the right thing or making the right fights, boxing delivers, often delivers. That he be lying through his goddamn teeth, don't the man? That man be lying through his teeth. He said, so I just said, man, when he said that, my sound dropped or something. When he said that, man, my sound dropped or something had happened. And he was talking some bull jive there, bruh. Talking about with boxing often delivers, you know, when it comes to making the right fights. I was just looking like this dude straight up lying, bruh. That boy straight capping. That Blueface song, stop capping. That nigga was straight capping when he said that. But, you know, had Plant obliged more, it would have been a way better press conference. But then again, you don't compromise your temperament, you don't compromise your focus, you don't compromise your natural character in those situations. So I definitely understand him keeping his composure, but I think it's gonna live up to the bill. I'm thinking about dropping that stack on the flight. I'm thinking about it, bro, honestly. So I can get on Spirit, but man, I ain't chancing that. I don't play about shit like that. I ain't fucking with no McDonald's, no shit like that no more. I ain't fucking with that no more, bro. Other than they breakfast, which I ain't had that shit in a while, I ain't fucking with that shit no more. You know, fast food, like when I go, it's like maybe Chipotle at the minimum. Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, Subway, but McDonald's, I don't know. But like I said before, I'm looking to get this new bed too, bro. Supposed to be one of the best on the market. So a few things I gotta do around the house, but most of them just minor shit. You know how it go. But I'm looking to get a new bed too. So it's either a new bed and I'm probably might take a trip to Chicago, Charlotte, but I might spend the bag to go out there, bro. I think it might be worth it, quite frankly. So it'll be like a trip for like same amount that the bed is, couple G's. And then what you spend when you get there, but I might go. I'm still weighing my options. Ticket prices don't seem too bad. So I might go. Cause I don't give a fuck about the undercard. I'm here for the fight and the atmosphere. So it'll just the network. I'm leaning on going, bro. I might mess around and go. Quite frankly, I might go. It depends how I'm feeling. But I definitely got to get away from somewhere for my birthday, bro. Even if I go a little bit out, still in Michigan, I gotta clear my mind. But hit that reset button. But yeah, man, I enjoyed it, bro. It was cool. The setup was cool. You know, Brian Custer did a good job asking the questions. You know, and they got into it. Canelo knocked you out, and then you got knocked out. You was asleep, and he wasn't asleep though. But then Plant said you got dropped by Garville, but I got up, and they went back and forth. So at the end of the day, bro, this shit got to end. Hopefully, this dude, I know he ain't gonna park his Audi like that. There's people kill me, bro, parking like this. People kill me. I should say something. I ain't even in Detroit. I should say something, bro. Okay, he gonna fix why he parked. Thank you. I don't care if you're a Michigan alum or not. I was gonna say something like, bro, come on now. It's a nice little Audi. It ain't shit new. It's nice. And he still couldn't get that motherfucker right. But then again, that big ass truck is parked wrong with a Christmas tree on the front grill. But I'll give him a pass. But he fixing himself. I ain't mad at it. But and he got his sunroof up. This nigga must be smoking. He must be smoking in that motherfucker. But right, wherever you just say legalize marijuana, that's all. Everywhere you drive, you smell weed. I'm not a weed smoker at all. But yeah, I'm leaning on going, bro. He still double parked backing up. He got it right. I don't know what's going on with this dude. But man, it was a good one. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, next subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all the notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop the video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Peace.